Good evening, race fans. Welcome to round number 6 of Side Shop at Kinney's Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprint Winter iRacing Series. My name is Mike Mel. I'll be calling the action for you here this evening as we work our way around the virtual Volusia Speedway Park here in Barberville, Florida. Nice to have you here with us as we get ready to go with some more iRacing. The weather outside still sucks, but it's nice and warm inside where I'm sitting watching some racing action here this evening. So tonight's program, of course, looks like just about 40 cars, give or take, 36, 38, 40, somewhere in that neck of the woods. So we'll looks like a program of 4 qualifying events here tonight, a couple of B mains. Then, of course, we'll cap it all off with a 25-lap A main event. Coming into this evening, the man on a mission, the man to beat here so far in 2020/2021. We haven't gotten there yet. That is Bryce Bailey. 5 times, we've raced 5 times. The sophomore has been to victory lane here with the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprint, 635 points right now, leading Brewerton, New York driver Adam Buchanan, who has 525. Troy Wagaman Jr. sits third at 487. Stephen Goldner sits fourth at 473, with Frankie Caprera rounding out the top 5 at 380. Sixth is Taylor Caprera at 362. Rylan Turley sits 7th at 360. Kevin Lovey's is 8th at 338. Ninth is 333 for Jordan Poirier, and Chris Heil rounds out the top 10 at 318 points. So tonight, of course, drivers looking to add more points to their total as we continue through this 2020 iRacing series here for the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints. Of course, money on the line. Top 5 will find some extra money in their PayPal account here tonight. $30 goes to the winner of tonight's 25-lap A main, $25 for second, $20 for third, 15 and 10. That's the top 5. That's how they'll be paid here at the conclusion of tonight's racing program. Of course, the point fund that they're all chasing at the end of the season, $300 for the overall series champion, $200 for second, $150 for third, $100 for fourth, $75 for fifth, $50 for sixth, $25, $25, $25, $25 to round out the top 10 in the overall point standings. So again, everybody looking to knock off Bryce Bailey here this evening. He has just been untouchable here so far in sprint car competition. Right now, practice ongoing, just about 30 seconds left of practice, and so far today, quickest, and he set that lap a while ago because I just went out and ran a couple laps myself, and woof, the track is definitely not in the 13-second bracket, but a 13.902 quickest time overall by Steve Durham. Stephen Goldner second quick at a 13.904. Rylan Turley 13.940. Trevor Years and Reed Whitney right now currently the top 5 in overall practice times. But again, if you see cars on track right now, this is not the track that those times were turned on. This thing now is, as we like to say here in New York, Utica slick. It is slippery from top to bottom, shiny all the way across. And qualifying action getting ready to come up next. Of course, a lot of great sponsors helping to get this program going here this winter. Of course, the Side Shop at Kinney's our presenting sponsor. Also on board are FX Caprera, Foundation Cats, his own PJC, Spray Foam, 87 Speed, Hayloft Bar and Grill, Adirondack Powder Coating, Cartier Motorsports Trailer Sales, Wicked Energy Gum, Forward Bite, LC Design, Billy Whitaker Cars and Trucks, Ashwegan Speedway Race Source, Pinnacle Investments, Team 126 Racing, Heil Heating and Cooling, Weed Sport Speedway, Super Dirt Car Series, Stan's Harley Davidson, Wide Open Contracting, and SimX Simulator. So cars on track now for qualifying. The track has been reworked, and now we'll see what kind of times that we can turn in. Steve Durham was 13.902 in his warm-up. We'll see where he ends up here as he is currently on track in qualifying here. Rylan Turley on the speedway right now. He's currently at the top of the charts at a 14.188, 14.188. Durham comes in at a 14.254. Jake Carkland second quick, and now Stephen Goldner to the top of the charts at a 14.178. So Goldner quickest on his first lap, 14.178. Rylan Turley comes right back at a 14.170. So Kevin Lovey's on the speedway now. Kevin Lovey's third. Make that to the top now for Kevin Lovey's 14.111, 14.111. For Kevin Lovey's as he sets fast time in the Ashwegan Speedway Race Source number 18 machine. He is on top of the heap here. A couple cars having some incidents here in qualifying. And again, the way qualifying works in iRacing, if you touch any wall or implement tire, etc., your time is disallowed. You must remain free of contact of anything but the racing surface. Touch any wall, touch anything outside, your lap will be disallowed. So CD Copa, how about it? Super CD 14,241 for the driver out of Fultonville, New York, in the DKM transportation ride, or DKA chassis ride. Bryce Bailey now, the FX Caprera, number 2, 14,135 for Bryce Bailey, the driver out of Waverly, New York. Troy Wagaman Jr., the number 19 car, he is on the speedway right now. He'll time 20th quick at a 14,366 for Troy Wagaman Jr. And not a good line for him. That's a couple weeks in a row that he's had some tough luck here in time trials. The Honey Badger, Sammy Reeks on the speedway right now in car number 17. The driver out of Fulton, New York. And he's running the bottom of the racing surface. See if that pays off for him or if it does not. He's looking for his first lap here. Let's see what he comes in. Bobby Hackle now jumps to the second spot in time trials at a 14,123, 14123 for Bobby Hackle, and that'll conclude our time trials here this evening. So quick time goes to Kevin Lovey's at a 14,111. Bobby Hackle second quick at a 14,123. Bryce Bailey third quick at a 14,135. Rylan Turley, he'll come home in the fourth spot with a lap of 14,171. Jordan Poirier, 14,175. Stephen Goldner, 14,179, his quickest lap. Jake Carkland, 14,236. CD Colville, 14,242, tied with Reed Whitney at a 14,242. And Zach Weegan will round out the top 10. Brian Cotta, 11th. Steve Durham, 12th. Billy Richardson, 13th. Andrew McGill, 14th. 15th will be Trevor Years. 16th, Cody Hartlob. 17th, Paulie Colagiovanni, Shiloh Boyce, Joe Cotta, Adam Buchanan round out the top 20. So your second and third point man drivers having some tough luck here in time trials. Buchanan 20th, 21st is Wagaman. John Trenka 22nd, Billy V 23rd, Taylor Caprera 24th, Lance DeWeese 25th, Lee Ladisser 26th, Shane Andrews, The Voice 27th, Frankie Caprera comes home 28th, Jeff Eddy driving a Mal Lane replica or Mal Lane tribute car here tonight. He's 29th. Connor Ross will be 30th, Rob Heil 31st, and Sammy Reeks 32nd. Brett Wright, now it looks like he did not get a lap here in time trials. So that's your rundown of how things are looking here for time trials. And again, we'll get them all into their qualifying events here momentarily. Again, these seats will be 10 laps in distance. Scheduled to take 5 out of each. We'll see how iRacing shakes it out for us. So again, Bryce Bailey, unstoppable so far. And again, he'll start on the pole of one of our qualifying events here this evening with the number 2 machine. Again, 5 times the winner. I think he wants to wrap up the points. We're trying to talk him into doing a little bit of a go to the rear challenge here, but I'm not sure if he's ready to do that just yet. Yeah, we've been willing to put up some extra cash courtesy of Dirt Track Digest TV and see if he'll go to the back of the pack and take a shot at it. But as you know, anything can happen when you're starting that far in the back of the field. So we'll see how it all goes from here. But heat race number 1 on track. So it's time to give you your starting lineup here for this one. So starting on the pole, driving car number 18 out of Hamilton, Ontario, the Schweeken Speedway Race Source 18. That is Kevin Lovey's next to him out of St. Matthew de Beloit, Quebec in the FM Industries. Car number 28, the Foundation Cats his own ride. That is Jordan Poirier. Row number 2 on the inside, starting third in car number 87. This will be the 87 Reed Whitney, drive out of Jasper, Indiana, the 87 speed car. Starting in the number 4 spot will be the number 24. This is Billy Richardson out of East Greenbush, New York, Brandon Wright Motorsports, number 24. Row number 3 on the inside, starting 5th, driving out of Cicero in the All-Star Performance, car number 10C. That is Paulie Colagiovanni, and outside of him in car number 19, hailing from Hanover, Pennsylvania, the WD Motorsports 19, Detroit Wagaman Jr. Row number 4 on the inside, starting 7th in car number 69 out of Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, the Hess Iron Conduit Connections 69. That is Lance DeWeese, and outside DeWeese, I believe he's not sure what car number he is here tonight. Normally drives the 126, but he's out of Akron, New York, the Lanes Yamaha, Waltz Hobbytown 126. That is Jeff Eddy. Final starter here in this one in car number 14, hailing from East Chatham, New York, the JD Waste Equipment Adirondack Off-Roading, number 14. That is Brett Wright. So there's your lineup here for the first of 4 scheduled qualifying heat race events. And indeed, we did get 4 heat race events here tonight. So we'll get ready to go here with our first heat. Again, 10 laps is the distance. We're going to take 5 drivers from each of these to our 25-lap finale here this evening. Again, field can fire off of turn number 4. Got to wait for that pace truck to exit. Now, the pace truck here does a little fake out, cuts down, and then cuts down. And now we've got the green, and here we go. We are underway as Lovies and Poirier race their way up into the turn. It's going to be Lovies jumping out to the top spot, Poirier in tow, knocking on the back door through the corner. Reed Whitney following suit. And here comes Wagaman making it a 3-car race for second right now as Whitney works the high side of the speedway. Jordan Poirier working on Kevin Lovies. These two seem to be glued together in qualifying action. They always end up in the same heat, and now Poirier looks to the inside, side by side through turns number 3 and 4. Wagaman right there. Troy Wagaman up on the top side. Wagaman trying to get a run on Poirier. Poirier keeps it down on the inside. The 18 of Lovies drifts up the speedways. 3 cars battling for the number 1 position right now. Poirier, Lovies, and Wagaman all right together as they come down the home stretch and throw in the 87 of Reed Whitney. Let's make it a 4-car party out front here for the race lead here in qualifying event number 1. As we work through turns 3 and 4, it continues to be Kevin Lovies out in front with the 19 of Wagaman right there with him. And they've got the 28 of Poirier looking down on the inside. Then the 87 of Whitney is there. So as we come to the stripe, we'll be halfway home this time by 5 in, 5 to go. Whoa, Poirier gets a little loose there off the corner. Here comes Colagiovanni now closing in on him. So Colagiovanni to the inside. Oh, contact with Poirier. Poirier up into the wall. And Poirier into the wall. And we'll stay green. So it's still Lovies out front, Wagaman and Whitney. And Poirier now falls all the way to the tail of this field after contact there with the number 10 of Colagiovanni. Lance DeWeese now feeling the pressure from Colagiovanni. Colagiovanni, whoa, gets into the back bumper of DeLeese. Colagiovanni gets sideways. And that's going to cost him a little bit of ground as DeWeese able to get away. Again, still 5 to the transfer. So we're watching now the battle for the race lead. It's Kevin Lovies out in front, car number 18. Troy Wagaman Jr. here in position number 2, all over Kevin Lovies here. Off of corner number 2, we go on board with Wagaman there. Got a nice look at what's going on there as he chases the number 18 of Kevin Lovies off of turn 4. White flag in the air, 1 to go. So one more time around here at the half mile, Volusia Speedway Park. Down the backstretch, we're working at turns 3 and 4. Wagaman looks to the inside, trying to dig, trying to find some moisture. Don't hit the Ute tires. That'll wreck the front end, and it's going to be Kevin Lovies picking up the victory. Wagaman will come home in second. Reed Whitney will get third. Lance DeWeese, Paulie Colagiovanni will transfer. Wright, Eddie, Poirier, Richardson all find themselves in a B main. So it's Kevin Lovies, Troy Wagaman, Reed Whitney, Lance DeWeese, and Paulie Colagiovanni. They transfer. Then it's Brett Wright, Jeff Eddy, Jordan Poirier, and Billy Richardson, the finishing order. Heat race 2 ready to go on the pole, driving car number 97. This will be Bobby Hackle. Bobby Hackle starts on the point, and outside of him, starting second, driving the number 30 out of Elmer, Ontario. The Vanderbilt race cars, Velocito Race Designs. Number 30 is Stephen Goldner. Next row inside, starting third in car number 20. Out of Syracuse, New York, the Wide Open Contracting. Ben & Company CPA's 20. That is Zach Weegen. Row number 2 on the inside, outside, starting fourth in car number 19, hailing from Latham, New York. The Jubba J. Mueller and Son Heavy Duty Towing, Northeast Paving and Seal Coating 19. That is Andrew McGill. Your fifth starter drives car number 66 out of Saratoga, New York. The Ben & Jerry's The Pickle Guy 66 of Shiloh Boyce. And outside of him, starting in position number 6, driving car number 99. This will be John Trinka. John Trinka in the 99. He'll start 6th. Starting 7th in car number 51. This will be the driver out of Alexandria, Ontario, the Mr. Radiator, Jim's Performance 51 of Lee Lattiser, and Connor Ross in car number 88, driver out of Cambridge, Ontario, the Windout Productions 88 will start at the tail. So there's your lineup here for heat race number 2. Again, of 4 here for the Empire Super Sprints Winter Series here, presented by the Sign Shop at Kinney's. As again, we'll go 10 laps. We'll take 5 more drivers to our A main event. Everybody else will find themselves in one of 2 B main events here tonight. So again, the pace truck makes that quick turn and fakes you out, and then finally makes the turn off the racetrack. Green lights come on, green flag is displayed, and we go racing here in this qualifying event. So we charge up into the turn for the first time. It's Hackle jumping out to the early race lead. Steven Goldner chasing in pursuit. Works the bottom, and Goldner now going to pull the slide job on him, and we've got a new leader off at turn number 4. That's going to be Steven Goldner. So Goldner now on point, but here comes Hackle right back at him. Slider of his own through turns number 1 and 2. And Goldner able to drive back down the bank, down the hill, and get on by as they go into turns 3 and 4. So nose to tail to work off the corner. And we got a car in the wall there off at turn number 4. And that's going to be the 19 Andrew McGill, but we stay green. Again, no cautions here in qualifying action. So at the front, your top 2, it's trading sliders right now. Hackle back to the top spot. Goldner going to try to return the favor here into turn numbers 1 and 2. And he's able to get it done. He'll push Hackle way up again against the outside wall. And we go on board now with a Hackle number 97. You can see him working that wheel, trying to catch the number 30 of Steven Goldner. Goldner led that time by. Now Hackle pulls the slider. Here comes Goldner back around him on the outside. So Goldner and Hackle putting on a show here in heat race number 2, swapping some sliders here as Weegan, he's back in third watching this race transpire in front of him. And now Goldner, there it is, another big slider from Goldner. Hackle gets to run through the middle of the corner. This time, though, we'll see if he can clear him down into turn 3. And indeed he does, drives to the bottom. Now Goldner switches lanes off the corner. They come to the line. They're nearly together. And it's going to be Goldner with the advantage that time by. So Goldner's got the lead here as we continue to work it up front. Now we go back, watch the battle for the number 4 spot. Cotter Ross on the charge in the number 88. He's up to position number 5, started in the 8th spot. So now he is working his way to the front of this one, but he's got the 66 of Shiloh Boyce knocking on the door. Boyce, the 66, works the high line. Ross keeps it down, tucked to the inside. He's chasing the Trenka ride as they work into turn number 1. So we'll have 2 laps to go as Hackle comes to the stripe here and leads the way in this one. Now we can make it 1 to go this time for Bobby Hackle. So Hackle, final time around, Goldner there, but can't catch him. And then you've got Trenka and Connor Ross battling for position number 4. And as they come to the stripe, Hackle's going to get the victory. Making Goldner gets the victory. Just sneaks by there at the line. That was a close one. Hackle second, Weegan third, Trenka, Connor Ross. They're your transfer cars. Boyce finishes 6th. 7th is Ladisser. McGill will finish in spot number 8. So Goldner, Hackle, Weegan, Trenka, Ross. That's your top 5. They transfer. Boyce, Ladisser, McGill will go to the B main event. Heat 3 now getting ready to roll. Well, this one lines up like this on the pole out of Waverly, New York. In the number 2, the FX Caprera, sponsor number 2. That is Bryce Bailey. Outside of him, starting second in car number 5K out of Indian Trail, North Carolina, the Carkland Racing, Carolina Racing Supply 5K of Jake Carkland. Next row to the inside, starting third in car number 83 out of Goshen, New York, the Mugen Siki Racing, Beach RC, car number 83, Brian Cotta. And I think that's about as close as I'm going to get to saying that right. It's starting 4th. In the number 13 out of Honeoye, New York, the Honeoye Auto Parts, Doc's Tackle, 13 and Trevor Years. Next row inside, starting 5th. And in the number 10 machine, he hails from Goshen, New York, the TAM Enterprises, Beach RC 10. That's going to be Joe Cotta to his outside. In car number 4, out of Port Jervis, New York, the Profab Wicked Truck Works, number 4, Billy Van Indergen. Next row inside, starting 7th in the number 12A. I believe he's running the 12A tonight. That is the driver out of Canastota, New York. That's Shane Andrews. And starting scratch in the number 15 out of Syracuse, New York, the Howell Heating and Cooling LJR Cavalier Racing Engines 15. That is Rob Heil. So there is your lineup for this 3rd of 4th qualifying events here for the Side Shop at Kinney's Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprint Winter iRacing Series. So field getting set and ready to go. Again, Bryce Bailey, the number 2 ride on point. 5 races, 5 wins for the youngster out of Waverly. He'll get the jump here at the drop of the green flag, and all the action will pick up behind him between Carkland and Cotta. Cotta quickly with the slide job gets up in front of Carkland as they come down the back straightaway. But like we saw in the last one, Carkland comes back, pulls a slider of his own, And he is right there as they come down the home stretch into turn number 1. So again, battling here for the runner-up spot. Kata now clears the way. Now here comes Years along with Kata as he's trying to chase Kata Karklin there. As they come to the line, it's going to be Bailey, Kata, Joe Kata in the mix now. And he's sporting the number 12 tonight, so we'll go with the number 12 on Joe Kata. So Kata there up to position number 4 at the front. It's Bailey, Kata second, Brian that is, Joe third. Make that Karklin now third, Kata back to 4th, and now Trevor Years. Karklin working on the backside of Brian Kata as they work the back stretch. Again, trying to pick up one more row, one better, 4 spots here in the starting position order for our A main here this evening. Bryce Bailey has set sail. He is done checked out. But the race for 3rd now heating up as it's going to be Karklin trying to fend off TAM Enterprises, number 12 of Joe Kata. Kata is there, Years there as well. Now Billy Van Inwigen in the mix as well. And how about Shane Andrews making a run here? Shane Andrews up to the number 6 spot. He is 1 spot out. So he is trying to track down Joe Kata. But he has got Billy Van Inwigen working to his inside. Now be careful, Shane. Billy V. Oh, contact coming down the front stretch between the two. Everybody clean and green as they battle for 6th. Again, just on the outside looking into an A main starting position. Bryce Bailey got this one well in hand right now. Nearly a 2-second advantage over the field. Kata second. And then it's Jake Karklin, Trevor Years, Joe Kata. That's your top 5. As we work here on, we'll come to the 2 to go sign this time by. So coming to 2 to go for the field. So now we pick up Bryce Bailey done checked out. Brian Kata second. Kata now feeling some pressure. Karklin to the inside. Side by side here as they come to the white flag. Final time around. Kata goes way high up the racetrack. That allows Karklin to jump on by. And Karklin now into the number 2 spot. Off of turn number 4, Bryce Bailey going to take the checkered flag. Second's going to go to Karklin. 3rd will go to Kata. 4th, Trevor Years. 5th will be Joe Kata. 6th will be Shane Andrews. 7th, Rob Heil. 8th will be Billy Van Inwigen. So again, your finish, Bryce Bailey coming home, taking the checkered with the win in the 2. Jake Karklin 2nd, Brian Kata, Trevor Years, Joe Kata. Those 5 drivers go on to the A main event. Shane Andrews, Rob Heil, Billy V all find themselves in tonight's B main event. So Shane getting closer to almost racing his way in. So he's getting close. He's got a shot. So here we go, final qualifying event. We'll line up like this. Driving out of Cleveland, New York in the 87 Speed Pit Stop Convenience Stores, number 87. That's Rylan Turley. And starting outside of him, out of Fultonville, New York, the DKM Fabrications, almost Pit Stop 61 Super CD Colville. Row number 2 on the inside. Starting 3rd in the grid in car number 10. And he drives out of Derry, New Hampshire, the SK Racing. Atchison Farms, number 10. That is Stephen Durham. Starting on the inside of the next row, in position number 4, driving car number 2 out of East Berlin, Pennsylvania, the Smith Titanium Moose Blocks, number 2 of Cody Hartlob. Next row inside, starting 5th, driving car number 44 out of Burton, New York, the Wicked Relief with CBD, DTD TV, number 44. That is Adam Buchanan. Outside of Buchanan, starting in position number 6, driving out of Watertown, New York, the FX Caprera CDJR down at the Motorworks, number 9. That's going to be Taylor Caprera, and starting 7th in car number FX1 out of Watertown, the FX Caprera Honda FX1 of Frankie Caprera. And starting scratch on the field in this one out of Fulton, New York, the 21 Premium Tequila, car number 17, the Honey Badger, Sammy Reeks the 4th. So there's your lineup here for our final heat race event of the evening here for the Sign Shop at Kinney's Empire Super Sprints. Again, we'll go 10 more laps. And we will take 5 more drivers to our main event as the pace truck takes the right-hand turn off the racetrack. We go racing up into turns number 1 and 2. And off of corner number 2, it's going to be the 87 of Turley with the advantage. How about CD Colville working the high side? CD trying to race his way into one of these feature events. Off in turn number 4, and coming down the front stretch, little contact there. But it's Colville battling now with Cody Hartlob. Hartlob's got to run to the inside. 3 wide now, nearly as they race down the backstretch as Caprera enters the fray. Colville keeps it up on the outside. Adam Buchanan chasing. He's got company to the inside in the form of the Honey Badger, Sammy Reeks. And Buchanan, currently your second high point man, struggling here a little bit at the Volusia Speedway Park. Back up front, it's Turley, your leader. Durham second, but pressure coming from the Caprera number FX1 as he's working the bottom of the racetrack into the corner. Side-by-side battle now. Steve Durham, Frankie Caprera, alongside the two of Cody Hartlaub. 3 cars rigged together. Reeks chasing them. Colville outside looking in. He's running in position number 6 as they come off at turn number 4. And now we take a look out the backside of Frankie Caprera as we watch the race behind him between Cody Hartlaub and the number 17 of Reeks. Reeks now dives down on the inside. He is going to follow Caprera on that inner groove off at turn number 4. Nothing doing, though, as they come down the home stretch. So the second spot belongs to Durham. Third is a race. Oh, CD Colville goes around. Buchanan catches him. That's going to cost him even more time now. But it's still Turley, your race leader. Race for second, though, a good one as Durham's got it. Caprera is there. Here comes Frankie Caprera. He'll have it at the line. And now Reeks working the inside of Hartlaub. They'll stay wing to wing down the back stretch. So again, battle for second ongoing here as we work now lap 8 with 3 to go. So 3 laps remaining here in this one. It's all Ryland Turley. Got the lead at the drop of the green flag, but the battle for second still going strong here between Durham and Caprera. Frankie Caprera looks to the inside through turns number 3 and 4. Can't make it stick. Those lanes are almost even, though, as they come off the corner. And now Reeks tries to go even lower on the racetracks. He's hugging the inside wall in car number 17 as Hartlaub chases back there in car number 2. White flag is out for Turley, but we keep our eyes on this race for position number 2. Through the corner we work now. Up on the top side goes Durham. Caprera right there with him. Reeks and Hartlaub again. 5 qualify. Oh, Hartlaub around on the backstretch. He'll go around. It's going to be Turley with the win. Durham second. Caprera, Reeks, that's your top 4. And Taylor Caprera going to grab the 5th and final transfer spot. Buchanan finishes 6th. Hartlaub 7th. Colville will finish in position number 8. Whew, that was a good one there for that final. And it's going to be Ryan Turley with the win. Steve Durham, Frankie Caprera, Sammy Reeks, and Taylor Caprera. That's the top 5. They transfer. Buchanan, Hartlaub, and Colville. They find themselves in tonight's one of tonight's B main events. Well, looks like we've just jumped right to the B. We're going to skip right over the C and just go into the B. So we're going to go with it. Normally we have 2, but looks like we've got 1 tonight. So that's how it's going to be. We're going to take, unofficially it says 5, but I believe it's going to take 4. So we'll see how it plays out. Brett Wright starts from the pole on the number 14. Driver out of East Chatham starting second to 66, Charlotte Boys. Road 2 inside starting third. In car number 12A, that's going to be none other than the voice, Shane Andrews. And outside of Andrews starting 4th in car number 44 out of Brewerton, New York. This is the Wicked Relief with CBD DTD TV 44 of Adam Buchanan. Next over the inside, starting 5th, driving the Mal Lane car here this evening. That's going to be Jeff Eddy, and to his outside, starting 6th out of Alexandria, Ontario. Mr. Radiator, number 51, Ali Ladisser. Next row inside, starting 7th to 15th, that's Rob Heil. And Heil in the LJR Kevlar sponsor, number 15. And going away to his outside, starting 8th in car number 2, that'll be Cody Hartlaub. Starting 9th out of St. Mathieu-de-Bois, Quebec, in car number 28 will be Jordan Poyen. To his outside, starting in position number 10, driving the 19 out of Latham, New York, the Mueller & Son Heavy Duty Towing. Number 19 is Andrew McGill. 11th will go to Billy V, driver out of Port Jervis, New York. Billy Van Inwigen, he'll start 11th and starting 12th out of Fultonville. Super CD Colville, and your final starter in this one, starting 13th. In car number 24 out of East Greenbush, New York, Brandon Wright Motorsports, number 24. That is Billy Richardson. So there is your B main lineup. So just 1 B main tonight. So we're going to take, again, it says we're taking 5. So what the heck, I'll go with it. Whatever. We took 5 out of each sheet. It gave us 20. Looks like maybe we'll start 25 tonight. Who knows? We'll see how it works. So again, Adam Buchanan, your second high point man. He's got work to do. And he didn't have much time to change it over. You get a minute to grid in between. So he made some changes, and here we go as we are green and racing here in this one. As we work down the back stretch, it's going to be the 14 of Brett Wright jumping out to the top spot, and now we've got Poirier, Van Inwigen. We got a 3-4 wide stacked up there in the middle of the pack, and that's good for Shane Andrews because Shane's going to try to work the high side. As he's got company down low, though, as the 5. Jeff Eddy sponsored the Mal Lane's Yamaha 5 of Jeff Eddy works the bottom here. Off at turn number 4 we come. It's still going to be the 14 of right out in front. Now Buchanan works the bottom. And here comes the 12A of Shane Andrews with him on the outside. And Shane trying to race his way in, trying to make an A main, trying to make me call an A main by myself as we come off at turn number 4 and come down working lap number 4. So 3 complete here in this B main event. In 10 laps, we'll take 5. It's right out in front, Boyce second, followed by Buchanan and Andrews. Then Eddie and Poirier. Right now, that's your top 6 spots. So Eddie on the bubble there in position number 5. And Buchanan not done now. Now he works the outside of the Boyce, number 66. He'll take over position number 2 as they work the back straightaway. Again, the top side starting to come around. And now Poirier coming, and Poirier is about to challenge Shane Andrews here for position. Into turn number 1 we go. Poirier looks to the inside of Shane Andrews. Andrews up on the outside, and Shane holds off Poirier. So Poirier, number 28, trying to work his way by, and we got some big sliders going on back behind that battle. Meanwhile, back up front is Poirier working on Andrews, but up front, Adam Buchanan looking for the race lead off of turn number 2, side by side, wing to wing. They take it into turn number 3. Brett Wright's got it. Here comes Buchanan trying to work the middle right there with him. Not yet. Buchanan can't quite pull off that pass for position. So we'll work down the backstretch. Car link separating your top 2 as they work into turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Shane Andrews on the bubble now. Andrews back in position number 5. And he is going to lose a spot there now. He is going to fall back to the 5th spot beyond the bubbles. And yeah, bubbles. And here comes the 2 of Cody Hartlob. This time by, we're coming to the white flag, and Shane races his way into tonight's main event. Or will Cody Hartlob steal it away from him? Final time through turns number 1 and 2. Hartlob's there, Van Indringen down low. Here comes Hartlob on the outside. Oh, contact there. And as Andrews in, now Van Indringen comes. Van Indringen contact. Andrews around. Who's going to get the final spot at the line? Did Shane Andrews get it? He is going to get it. Oh, my goodness. Brett Wright gets the win. Buchanan second. Boyce third. Poirier fourth. And Shane Andrews is going to make me call this one all by himself, making his first A main of the season. So Wright, Buchanan, Boyce, Poirier, Andrews. That's your top 5. McGill, Heil, Richardson, Colville, Eddie, Laudeser, Hartlob, Van Indringen. That was your field. Woof. That was something else there. Boy, now I can't even pick on him tonight. He raced in. First show. He's been saying all year how he wanted to make a show. And now tonight he's finally going to. So we're going to take a look here at the replay. As again, Shane had it there on that last lap, and it was a dogfight. He had Hartlob there. Hartlob tried to go by him on the outside, and then Billy V got a run to the inside, try to make a move down low. Man, that was something. That was a hard-fought battle there. And Hartlob just caught the wall in the backstretch, and then Van Indringen tries to sneak in between Shane and Hartlob. And he can't get it done. Shane's able to correct it. Gets together with Heil, I believe it was, coming down the front stretch and just sneaks in. That was, or McGill, that was a close one. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, that was good. You got to love that. You know, all the grief we give Shane, you got to be happy for him when he gets in. He's been trying to get in. You know, I feel the pain. I know I've been there. I'm still there myself when it comes to some of these races. So Shane Andrews is in. So right now we've got warm-up on the Speedway. Good time to take a break and thank all of our sponsors. Again, of course, the Sign Shop at Kinney's for presenting our series. Simex Simulators, Simex 7 Simulators, a wide-open contracting, Stance Harley-Davidson, the Super Dirt Car Series, Weed Sport Speedway, Heil Heating and Cooling, Team 126 Racing, Pinnacle Investments, a Sweetkin Speedway Racehorse, Billy Whitaker Cars and Trucks, LC Design, Forward Bite, Wicked Energy Gum, Cartier Motorsports Trailer Sales, Adirondack Powder Coating, Hayloft Bar and Grill, 87 Speed, PJC Spray Foam, and Foundation Cat and Say Zone. So again, thank you to all of our fine sponsors for bringing us the Winter Series here for the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints. It's been fun so far. We are in round number 6. Again, Bryce Bailey came into tonight as your current high point man. So again, practice on track right now. Adam Buchanan currently the fastest at a 13.947. Again, they did reset the track, also known as we like to say in iRacing, also known as they went out water packed and did a little track work to bring the surfers back around after those qualifying events. And now to the top, Rylan Turley at a 13:09.46. He'll be your fast time. So again, track just about as quick as it was here earlier in the night. This is right around the times they were sitting in qualifying, maybe even a tick better. And again, fastest time, Rylan Turley, 13:09.46 here as we've got about 2 minutes left in practice here. Buchanan, Goldner, Colagiovanni, and Years so far the top 5. So while we're finishing up here, let's give you tonight's starting lineup for our 25 lap A main event. Again, this gives me an opportunity to chat and give you the lineup. So that way we can make sure we hit everybody. So here's how they'll start on the pole. In car number 18, hailing from Hamilton, Ontario, the Volusia Speedway Racehorse Glenstars Racing 18. That is Kevin Lovey's. Row number 2 in car number 30 out of Elmer, Ontario, the Vanderbilt race cars, Velocita Race Designs number 30. That is Stephen Golden. Row 2 inside, starting third in car number 2 out of Waverly, New York. The FX Caprera 2 of Bryce Bailey to his outside in the 87 speed. Car number 87 out of Cleveland, New York. That is Rylan Turley. Next row inside, starting in spot number 5. In car number 19, he is out of Hanover, Pennsylvania, the WD Motorsports 19 of Troy Wagaman Jr. And next to him, starting in the 6th spot, in car number 97. This will be the number 97 of Bobby Hackle. Inside the next row, starting in position number 7, driving car number 5. He drives out of Indian Trail, North Carolina, the Kirkland Racing, Carolina Racing Supply, number 5K of Jake Kirkland, and his outside, starting 8th in car number 10. Out of Derry, New Hampshire, the SK Racing, Atchison Farms 10, that is Stephen Durham. Starting 9th on the grid out of Jasper, Indiana, the 87 speed, car number 87, that'll be Reed Whitney, and outside of Whitney, starting in the 10th spot. I believe he's got 31 on the wing tonight, so we're going to go with that. Out of Syracuse, the Wide Open Contracting, Ben & Company CPA, number 31, that is Zach Weegan. Next row inside, starting in position number 11. Podium finisher last week at Cedar Lake in car number 83. And he is out of Goshen, New York, the Mujinsiki Racing Beach RC 83. That is Brian Cotta. Alongside of Cotta, starting in 12th, driving the FX1 out of Watertown, New York, the FX Caprera, Honda FX1 of Frankie Caprera. Next row, we find on the inside your 13th starting spot. The driver out of Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, the Hess Iron Conduit Connection 69 of Lance DeWeese. And going away to the outside of DeWeese, starting 14th in car number 99. This will be John Trinka. Row number 8 inside, starting 15th in car number 13 from Honeoye, New York. And the Honeoye Auto Parts 13, that is Trevor Years. And alongside of Years, starting 16th out of Fulton, New York, he drives the 21 Premium Tequila, car number 17, the Honey Badger, Sammy Reeks IV. Your defending ESS Series champion back from 2019 starts 17th in car number 10, driver out of Cicero, the All-Star Performance Parker Motors number 10 of Paulie Colagiovanni. 18th starting spot belongs to the driver from Cambridge, Ontario, the Wingnut Productions 88 of Connor Ross. And outside of Ross, starting 19th out of Goshen, in the inside of the next row, inside of row 10, 19th starting spot, in the number 12 out of Goshen, the TAM Enterprises 12 of Joe Cotta. And alongside of Cotta, starting 20th in the number 9. And he is out of Watertown, New York, the FX Caprera CDJR ride. That is Taylor Caprera. Brett Wright, he was the winner of your B main event. He'll start in the number 14, in the 21st spot in the 14, and starting 22nd in the 44 out of Brewerton. That's going to be Adam Buchanan. Shiloh Boyce, he'll start 23rd on the grid in the 66 with Jordan Poirier going from the 24th starting spot. And your 25th and final starter out of Canastota, New York, driving car number 12A. This will be Shane Andrews. Shane Andrews in the number 12A. Somebody just offered to PayPal Bryce Bailey $100 if he would start at the back. So guys in Ray's chat right now giving Bryce, busting his chops a little bit. So here we go, coming to green, 25 laps the distance on this main event. Can Bryce Bailey make it 6 in a row or someone else get it done? We'll find out as the green flag is out off of turn number 4. So we are underway here at our 25 lap A main, and just like that, we are yellow. Not sure what happened there on the initial start. Oh, the 88 got sideways, got up into the wall. Yeah, trouble there coming down the home stretch. I believe Shane was involved in that too. Take a look at the replay. It looks like Connor Ross gets a little squirrely coming off the turn, and then a bunch of guys coming together here down the front stretch. They have multiple cars there involved. So we'll get it. And Connor Ross has elected to end his night early here, so Connor Ross is done. So we'll get the field reset here. Again, we did get one lap in. And again, single file restart, as we did to go green and then have an incident. So now we go single file here. All restarts are traditionally double file unless you have two cautions on the same lap, and then the last 10 they go single file. That's just iRacing format. So this is a much better way to go for Kevin Loveys, as he's got Steven Goldner breathing down his neck. They're in position number 2, so we'll reset it, restack it, get him ready to go. Pace truck makes the first left turn, then, oh wait, now I'll make another one. And here we go, green lights are on, and we are back underway with our A main event here for the Empire Super Sprints. As Loveys, Goldner, and Bailey, that's your top 3. Turley there in 4th, Wagam in 5th. That's the way they'll work off at turn number 4 as we complete lap number 2. So 2 into 25 as Goldner now begins to put pressure on the 18 of Loveys. Here comes the slide job. He's got the slide job there off at turn 4. It's going to be Loveys just in front by the front bumper on that one. Goldner then gives him a tap in the tuchus, and here comes Bryce Bailey. Right, got caution. And we've got caution on the speedway. As Bailey there under the yellow gets up as the yellow came out, tried to whoa it up and got up into the outside wall. So the reason for the caution is the number 13 to Trevor Years. Let's see what happened there to Trevor Years. So we'll take a look here at the replay. See exactly what transpired for Years. Yeah, it came off the bottom of turn number 4 and got collected there together with the 12 of Kata, and the damage is extensive on the number 13 of Years. So he'll have to head to the infield, get that car repaired before he can return. So we're back under yellow here again with let me get back to my lap count. There we go. 4 officially showing complete. So 4 laps are in. Loveys, Goldner, Bailey, Turley, Wagaman. That's your top 5. Carkland, Hackle, Weegen, Durham, Whitney. That's the top 10 right now. Caprera, that's your top 10. And it looks like Bryce Bailey has gone to the rear. And again, we mentioned it. He got into the wall there under caution and did some damage to the front end of the number 2. So he has gone tail of the field. You know what's good about this one is he didn't even take the bonus challenge tonight. He just did it all on his own here. So now Bryce Bailey, your current high point man, Going to the rear, so here we go. We are back to green here at Volusia Speedway Park. And we'll keep an eye on Bailey's progress as things roll, but we are green out front. Here comes Turley up to the 2 spot. Now Wagaman, he's looking for second. Wagaman slides up in front of Turley. Good old Volusia Speedway slide job right there from Wagaman to take over the runner-up spot. That puts Turley back to third, and now the 30 of Goldner is there watching this battle for the number 2 spot. So Goldner falling all the way back to position number 4 as we swing it off and turn number 4 down the front stretch. Good battle for the runner-up spot. Turley and Wagaman sharing sliders, and we've got caution on the speedway once again. I believe it's Shane Andrews, if I had to guess. See if we can see what happened there. Something happened on the front stretch. Somebody got the wall, and Shane able to make it through. So Deweese got into the wall, and then Cole Giovanni gets him, and then Shane just misses it there. So we take a look at the replay. So again, under caution here, working the yellow. While we've got the yellow, we'll talk about, let's see, Bryce Bailey's back up to the 17th spot after restarting at the tail. So Bailey up to 17th. Still a long way to go. Still only 7 laps into this 25-lap main event. Everybody a little itchy tonight. Seems like with Bryce at the back, everybody racing awfully hard, trying to get those spots. And this place is also conducive to some slide jobs. That's typical here at Volusia Speedway Park, especially before it really slicks off all the way. And we're not quite to that real slick point yet. So that's why you might see guys do some crazy stuff here. So Kevin Lovey's is your race leader. Rylan Turley in the number 2 spot. Wagaman right now 3rd. Goldner 4th. Hackle. That's the top 5. As the green lights come back on, and here we go. So we are back underway here in this main event. As the field works the backstretch into turns number 3 and 4. Leading the way is going to be the 18. The 18 of Lowe's. Oh, big crash in turn number 1. Big crash. Multiple cars involved in that one. Whew. Yeah, Reed Whitney was involved in that. Jordan Poirier. that was, yeah, indeed. There's still a car stuck in the fence over there. And it looks like that's Poirier. Let's see if we'll take a look here at the replay. Whitney, Poirier, Wiegand, and Caprera. So watching the replay here. Looks like Caprera and Whitney get together, and then Poirier and Wiegand no place to go, and from there it was just a pile of wreckage over there in turn number 1. Oof. Wow. That was impressive. And Poirier, the 28, looks like he's still stuck in the fence over there. And that's unfortunate. He's going to have to tow, and the towing is going to take about a minute or 2. So he's probably going to lose a lap here. So again, thank you for watching round number 6 here of the Side Shop at Kinney's Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprint iRacing Winners Series here, as you're watching on the Empire Super Sprint YouTube channel or on Facebook or their Facebook, or watching as well here on Dirt Track Digest, our Facebook channel. Don't forget, tomorrow night we are off with the Dirt Track Digest ISCA Big Block Modified iRacing Series presented by Billy Whitaker's Cars and Trucks. We'll be back next Wednesday, of course, with that series. Again, taking a week off here for the holiday. Everybody traveling. to see their family, etc., doing what they need to do. So taking off tomorrow night. We'll be back on the 30th with that series. So if you're wondering, no big blocks tomorrow. We'll have to wait a week. But we'll be back next week on Tuesday here with the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprints once again. So you can get the double dip next week, Tuesday and Wednesday night. So we are back to green here off of turn number 4. Again, it's going to be Lovey's and Kirkland, and then we're 3-4 wide. As here comes Sammy Reeks on the outside. He works the outside of the Wagaman, number 19. That's the battle for the number 4 spot. And as they work off the turn, it's Kevin Lovey's out front. Rylan Turley there for the 2 spot. Wagaman, Goldner, and Reeks all right together now as they battle for the 3rd position down the backstretch. And now Goldner feeling some pressure from Bobby Hackle. Hackle on the outside. Hackle will get the spot. Goldner goes around. Bailey just misses that. And Bryce Bailey now back inside the top 6 and charging forward. So can Bryce Bailey, the 5-time winner, find his way to the front as we work now on lap number 13. So we're working lap 13. So this is the halfway point of this main event. It's Kevin Lovey's, Rylan Turley, Troy Wagaman, Sammy Reeks, Jake Cartland. That's your top 5. Hackle there for 6, Bailey 7th, Kata Boyce, that's your top 10. And right now we're watching the battle between Sammy Reeks, Kirkland in the 97, Hackle pulls the slider there on him, but it's going to be Reeks back on the outside. Reeks so far holding him off. Oh, Bailey into the wall again. And Bailey pushing it up there on the top side, trying to get back to the front, and that's going to cost him some ground as now Joe Kata. Oh, and Bailey into the wall and upside down. Bryce Bailey, there it goes, your high point man. He is out of this event, into the wall, upside down, and we continue on. Did not bring out a caution, so we'll stay green, and now the caution comes out. So waiting to see who the yellow was for. I believe it's for the 87 or Reed Whitney, possibly. Yeah, Whitney and Caprera and someone else. All together there up into the corner, and that's 2 for Caprera, so his night is over. So it was for Reed Whitney. So the 17 of Sammy Reeks been docked 2 positions for jumping the last restart. Again, we are running the can't go to the leader go, so no jumping out of line, no passing, etc. Yes. Yeah, there's no virtual cone. There's no guy running across the track pulling that cone back in. Again, so thanks to everybody for watching. Hoping you're enjoying yourself at home tonight, staying warm, getting ready for the holiday season here. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. And we'll say Happy Hanukkah. Anybody out there celebrating that or has celebrated that? Thanks for being with us. Again, hard to believe it's Christmas. It's weird. There's snow on the ground, all that. Just doesn't feel like the holidays just yet. But hey, that may be just me. Maybe it's because I'm still thinking about racing season. Who knows? Oh, yeah, or work. Yeah, tomorrow the last day of work. Matt Thomas Mayor, let me know if you're working. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. All right, so we're back to racing. We're gonna work it with 9 laps to go here. Green flag is back out. We will have a new winner here tonight. Who will it be? Will it be Kevin Lovey's or Rylan Turley? Or will someone else wrestle this top spot away from him as they work down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4? And up on the top side, and we've got yellow once again. All I hear is big junk. So who was involved in that? All right, we're going to see if I can find it here. They were 3 wide. Then a big crash there. between all those drivers to bring out the caution. We're on 3 wide, so it looks like again, guys just battling hard right now for position as Wright, Boyce, and Reeks just again all slammed the wall in the backstretch. Other cars involved. Reeks was involved. Again, a couple other drivers as well. All right, we're going to take another look at it here on the Dirt Track Digest replay. So watch it from Brett Wright's spot. Oh, Boyce and Reeks made contact, and then Wright, no place to go. And then Trenka just, it might have been Trenka, it looks like the last car just to kind of plow through there. Nothing he could do. I mean, they're just wrecking in front of him. Yeah, tonight is, there is no love lost here tonight. There is not much give and take, if you will. So back to green flag racing action. Again, if you see Shiloh Boyce pop up to the top, the scoring made a mistake there. They gave him a wave around, which he didn't need. They gave him the wrong one. They didn't clear the blacks. So now he'll be showed up front, but that will not be how the finish goes. Now Rylan Turley, he is going to slide up in front of the 18 of Kevin Lovey's battle for the lead into turn number 1. And here comes Wagaman making a 3-car party. Why not? And now Wagaman trying to roll that bottom groove. Now Hackle up on the outside. Oh, him and Karkland together there. Karkland got sideways. Nice job by Karkland saving that one. And Shane Andrews trying to work his way into the top 10. He's up to spot number 7 and coming, and we've got caution. I know we got a replay. I just don't know who it was. So I'm going to wait for producer Matt Thomas to let me know who was involved in that one. Seems tonight there's a little internet issues, and I don't know if it's just me or a lot of drivers. I'm hearing it in the voice chat too here in game. A lot of guys blinking, and now what we mean by that is their internet connection is having some issues. It's not as stable as it needs to be. What that does is it causes it to go in and out. And it causes the car to flash in and out, and again, that makes it very difficult at times to drive if you're around one of those cars because you're not quite sure where he's going to pop back up in front of you. So it's Lovey's, Turley, Wagaman, Hackle, Karkland. That's your top 5. Cotta 6th, Andrews 7th. Years, Buchanan, Durham. That's the top 10 right now. So that's your top 10. Race director pep talk going on right now with 5 laps. Yeah, he's telling them, come on, guys. You know what to do. Let's get this done. Again, maybe it's the holidays. I don't know. Everybody's itchy tonight. And again, Volusia's hard. It's tough when it gets right now. Like right now, it's very top dominant. So you'll see a lot of sliders. And unfortunately, in iRacing, you get a lot of dirty sliders because there's no consequences. That guy's not going to get out of that car and, come over and punch you in the mouth, per se. so everybody racing from home. And, there's no fighting in the pits. There's none of that. So the dirty slider, chalk it up to the next one. So, not a lot of give and take out there here tonight. Everybody vying for points. And again, they know Bailey has dropped from this event. So everybody trying to get as many points as possible here with Bailey not in this event. So, yeah, Shane Andrews making a run. First time he's made the show. He's up to the 7th spot. Here we go. 5 laps to go as we take the green. Into turns number 1 and 2. Hackle battling with Karkland now off the corner. Hackle up to the number 4 spot in the number 97. It's going to be the top 2 as they work off the turn. It's going to be Turley now trying to take a look to the inside of the 18 of Lovey's. Lovey's has got the pressure coming from the 19 of Troy Wagaman Jr. Wagaman now goes up a lane higher, getting into the corner. Now a slider coming from Turley on the 97 of Hackle. Hackle tries to drive back underneath. Not going to happen, though. And caution is out once again. Well, I would agree with whoever that said that over the radio communication in game. What the heck are we doing tonight? And I'll PG it for all those watching at home. So the reason for the caution is Steven Goldner, your second high point man, or your third high point man. I got to tell you, tonight's not a good night to be in the points. These things have not gone well here. And Goldner battling with Boyce. Boyce slides up, and then up into the wall and upside down. And that was a right rear from the 66 machine. Got into him, and nothing Goldner could do there. As Boyce came up again, looked like he just got in a slick, and then the right rear came right up and into the 30 car and set him up and over. All right, guys. We need to exercise some demons here or something. We might need a priest for this one to get this done. As the caution bug is bitten tonight. Did they make a vaccine for that yet? Or is that next on the agenda? All right. So it's Lovey's, Wagaman, Turley, Hackle, Carkland. That's your top 5. Joe Cotta, Years, Shane Andrews, Buchanan, Durham. That's the top 10. Race director again, let them know, come on, you can do it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. All righty. So Lovey's goes. The pace truck barely off the track, and that's going to space him out as Kevin Lovey's just snookered everybody. And Kevin Lovey's leads it. Wagaman, Hackle now to 3rd. That puts Carkland back to 4th. And Cotta there for 5th. Make it Turley now sliding up in front of Carkland. Whoa, they're tight off at turn 4. Here we go. White flag is out. Final time around. Does Troy Wagaman Jr. have anything for him? One more time. Down the back straightaway. Troy Wagaman looking to make a move here. Oh, Lovey's knew it was coming. He dove low, and he's going to come off high. Kevin Lovey's going to grab the win. Wagaman 2nd. 3rd's going to go to Hackle. Carkland 4th. Turley finishes 5th. Cotta 6th. Year 7th. 8th is Buchanan. 9th will be Andrews. And Steve Durham rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 10. Kevin Lovey's, Troy Wagaman Jr., Bobby Hackle, Jake Carkland, Rylan Turley, your top 5. Joe Cotta, Trevor Years out of Buchanan, Shane Andrews, Steve Durham, your top 10. Lance DeWeese finished 11th, Paulie Giovanni 12th, Brian Cotta, John Trenka, Taylor Caprera, the top 15. Shiloh Boyce, Zach Weegan, Jordan Poirier, Steve Goldner, Brett Wright, that's your top 20. Sammy Reeks, Reed Whitney, Frankie Caprera, Bryce Bailey, and Connor Ross will be your official finish of tonight's A main event. Whew. So that was interesting and different here tonight. We'll wait everybody finding their way into Discord. And right quickly, we got our second place finisher, Troy Wagaman Jr. And hey, Troy, not a bad run here tonight, man. One step closer to getting that win here with the Empire Super Sprints.
Yeah, I should have stayed up longer on the backstretch. He's heard me shut to the inside, shut me down, but we'll take it. We're getting closer.
And that talk about the race again, you mentioned there that last lap with Kevin. Looks like Kevin kind of snookered everybody there on that last restart too. He'd been waiting a little bit longer, and then that time went right as soon as he could.
He totally got me. I eating and waiting, and then I was gonna get a run on him there because I was leaving a little gap, and he saw that, and he's a smart driver, and he got me good. And by the time I got there, I only had one move, and he shut it down. So,
hey, not a bad run though, man. Got to be happy.
Yeah, Kevin helped me out there at Oswego Racehorse to get me in this thing, and got to thank him. I wasn't going dirty a mare, so we'll take second.
All right, man. That's Troy Wagaman Jr. Troy, thanks a lot. Nice job.
Mike.
So there's Troy Wagaman Jr. Now we'll talk with Bobby Hackle. Hackle, our third place finish here tonight. And Bobby, you had a couple of scary moments there in that one, but able to fight your way up through. Congratulations, third place finish tonight.
Thanks. I finally find my way on here. We had some bad luck in the early events, but we've had some speed. So now, if only I can, get a podium with the real ESS coming into this year, get back in the real sprint car.
Well, that's what everybody wants to do, right? We all want to be real racing, but this is the best we can do right now.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And iRacing does a great job with it. We've been having a lot of fun.
Talk about the battle he had there with Jake Carklin, Rylan Turley. A couple other guys were in that mix as well. A lot of slide jobs tonight here at Volusia.
Yeah, no doubt. This place is fast, and once it started slicking off, it was real tough to try to keep your momentum up, but yet still almost shut them down from having their momentum and run by you again. So you almost had to figure out how to pass somebody, but then also play defense so that way they couldn't run right back by you.
Anybody you got to thank tonight? Any sponsors that help you out here with the iRacing or real racing, whichever? We don't care.
Yeah, I just shout out to everybody who supports my real race cars, and I'm glad I can get them a little bit of exposure on here. And hopefully in 2021 we can continue to do the same.
Well, Bobby, congratulations. Nice job on your podium finish.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for putting it on.
No, thank you. All right, now joining us tonight's A main feature winner. And how about it? Somebody other than Bryce Bailey here with us tonight, Kevin Lovies. And Kevin, congratulations, man. You had to earn that one.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. That was fun.
Let's talk about that last restart there. We talked a little bit with Troy, and you said you've been waiting a little bit longer, and he was trying to give you a little gap there and try to get a run on you, but you weren't going to have any of that, were you? Oh, still got me, Kevin? Hello. We lose Kevin? All right, well, we lost Kevin here for a second. I see he's still in Discord. So, we got Jake Carklin, tonight's fourth place finisher. We'll move on to him and see if we can get back with Kevin Lovies here in a minute. But Jake, hard-fought battle there with Bobby Hackle and Troy and Rylan, and came out of this with a fourth place finish. Not a bad effort.
Yeah, it was a good week for us. I mean, we've been struggling the last couple of weeks, but it's always fun coming out racing with all these guys. They race clean, and it's always fun and hard.
What's it mean to finally get up here in the top five? You've had some good runs going, and bad luck is the bad luck bug kind of bit you there. But tonight, seemed like every incident you kind of were able to miss and kind of work your way through and stay up there with those the top five pack.
I think when you try to be too clean and you be too conservative, then you run into problems yourself. So tonight I just try to put that aside and just have fun and do what I can. And it was a good race.
Maybe is that the strategy moving forward here? Just have some fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Any sponsors you want to thank tonight, Jake?
Just Carklin Racing and Night Owl Contractors.
Well, Jake, congratulations, man. Top five finish here tonight with the sign shop at Kinney's Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprint Series.
Thank you.
All right. We got Kevin Lovies back here with us.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Where'd you go, Kevin? Would you have to?
I don't know. My mic stopped working there.
You have to take a break there or what?
Yeah, I was out of breath. I had to hook the oxygen bottle up. Getting a bit old.
I know the feeling. Let's talk about, again, that last restart. I asked you about that. You've been waiting a little bit longer on those restarts to go, and then that last one, you weren't having any of it. You just went. Time to go as soon as the pace truck cleared.
Well, Troy's my buddy. He races hard, and we call it wagabombs. He throws wagabombs on you. So I knew it was coming, so I had to do something on the start to get away from him into turn one.
At the end, though, you didn't get too far away. He tried giving you a look to the inside.
Oh, I knew he'd be there. I wish the cautions would. I felt really good by myself running laps. But when you get a bunch of cautions like that, guys get chances at you every restart. So it's tough to get through 1 and 2 clean.
What's it mean to finally win one of these things? We've talked to you before this season, but now to finally be on top and to hang one, hang another win or another checkered flag, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, blind squirrels find nuts now and again. I guess that was fun. I went quick time, won my heat, and won the feature. So yeah, I can't complain.
Hey, it's all about qualifying, man. You get that good qualifying run out of the way, and good things happen.
Yeah, I had doped the tires tonight for time trial, so that seemed to help out a lot.
Oh, hey! What did you say? Hold on.
Yeah, that's available.
18 to detection.
All these modified guys showed me how to do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. So you stocked out a Volusia Speedway Racehorse too?
No, we don't sell that. Sorry.
Well, Kevin, good job tonight, man. Any sponsors, anybody else you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank Volusia Speedway Racehorse. You guys for putting it on. Dean, Mike. I think the voice almost made the feature tonight. Was he calling it or did he make it?
No, he made it tonight. He was in the show.
Right on. Good,
I was in the show.
Yeah,
Matt, we brought in the hard charger here, by the way, so you can talk to him.
Who was that? Oh, Shane. Yeah, I
Shane,
figured we'd
yep.
talk to Shane no matter what. Well, Kevin, we'll let you go, man. Nice job, and congratulations on the win.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Good
And
job,
Shane Andrews, how about it?
How about that? You know, it's funny that Kevin says a blind squirrel finds a nut. Well, the blindest of them all found one.
You even got a top 10 out of that.
I know. I was fortunate to get in after that B main. I just missed in the heat race by one spot, and then the B main, I had the final transfer spot into 3 and 4, and Billy V got me, and that sent everybody around. I don't know. That was a Daytona-esque kind of finish between for the final transfer position in the B, and I ended up with it. So, and I had fun. It was a lot of fun.
Doesn't matter how you get in; it's just getting in.
Absolutely. And then I tried following Adam up through the field, and then for some reason I got in front of him, and he followed me. The restarts are what killed me. That's my Achilles heel right there.
Yep.
I was sitting in 7th with 3 to go and ended up 9th. I lost a couple of spots. It's the restarts that are getting me. I got to work on those. But nonetheless, I was pretty stoked to make the show tonight.
Well, congratulations. Nice job.
Thank you. Did you miss me?
Yeah, I missed you. You know, I had
Yeah.
to call the action by myself, just not the same.
Were you okay, Mallet? You were all right?
I got through it. We got through it. We always do. Always do. But
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity to do this, guys. A lot of fun, and to actually make a race and to be competitive in it and be in the thick of things was just an absolute
you were in the
blast.
thick of it a couple of times there. I thought you were going to lose the wing, lose the hood, lose the front axle. I mean, there were some close calls there.
There
Hey,
were.
Mallet, I'm going to say it, though. After Shane got done, he did say, "Holy shit, I made it."
This is a PG broadcast, gentlemen.
Actually,
7 seconds away.
he did use the PG version.
Well, nice job.
Thank you. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays to everybody out there and listening, to everybody's families, and hope everybody has a safe and happy holiday and a lot of fun to be with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Everybody's going to get their new iRacing set up, so everybody on here now, just keep it going. We're all going to be on here. I know Bill Shea is close.
I need the $600 help.
Yeah.
Not yet. I did this all on the old smoke. You know, I did it on the small block processor tonight. So
still got it done. Oh, the sprint car. It's okay with the sprint cars.
Actually, it was good today with the big block when I raced, earlier, and it was fine with that. And it was good last night, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'll get it fixed.
Yeah, going with he's upgrading, going with the big smoke.
Yep.
Got to get that done. You know, you can never have enough smoke, Shane.
That's right. Never enough.
But hey, nice job, buddy. It was good to see
Thank
you.
you.
I mean, I'm not going to say I was rooting against you, but I might have. No, kidding.
No, I had a good time. It was a lot of fun. And listen, we go to Williams Grove next week, so you could see the case of from the penthouse to the outhouse. You know, it's just.
Shane, if you need help at Williams Grove, you let me know, buddy. We'll get on. I'm a Williams Grove expert.
Oh well, I'm going to take you up on that.
The only place I've ever won an official. Well, I won one race at Charlotte, and I've won one of my first win was at Williams Grove in iRacing. So
nice.
My first official win, if you will. So
nice.
Yeah, Williams Grove is a good one. That's fun. That'll be next Tuesday night, of course. Again, we're off tomorrow night with the DTD iRacing series, so the big blocks are off tomorrow. Everybody enjoy your holiday for that. Again, I want to thank our sponsors one more time here, then we'll wrap this up. I want to thank, of course, the Sign Shop at Kinney's for being our presenting sponsor here in 2020-21 for the Lucas Oil Empire Super Sprint iRacing Series, Foundation Cat Saison, PJC Spray Foam, 87 Speed, Hayloft Bar and Grill, Adirondack Powder Coating, Cartier Motorsports and Trailer Sales, Wicked Energy Gum, Forward Bite, LC Design, Billy Whitaker, Cars and Trucks, the Stricken Speedway Racehorse, Pinnacle Investments, Team 126 Racing, Heil Heating and Cooling, Weed Sports Speedway, Super Car Series, Stan's Harley Davidson, Wide Open Contracting, and SimX7 Simulators. So good night there. Again, everybody a little antsy though out there with the dirty sliders.
A little fast track.
The dirty sliders were aplenty for everyone here tonight. They were.
Tell you what, I liked the track tonight, and I'll tell you why, because it made me competitive.
Does that mean, Shane, you just put the foot to the floor and ran the cushion all night long?
No, actually, I was using the throttle control. That's the one thing, again, everybody's been saying, everybody has been talking about, everybody that's been in these chats, and it's throttle control, and I've been trying to use that, and that was something that I did tonight, and I tried to keep the car straight, so.
That's good. Very good.
Hey,
Very
Mel,
good.
I got a message from Ryland Turley. He goes, I'm getting one for Christmas.
So he's getting a headset for Christmas, or he's getting a better sim for Christmas is the question.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's amazing what he does with that $200 system, but yeah, he's getting into that set, so.
All right, so I should be able to do some interviews with Ryland afterwards. That'll be good.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
watch, he won't finish in the top 5 when he gets it.
Yeah, maybe it's bad luck. Bad luck. Who
Well,
knows?
this changed the points a little bit tonight, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Bryce went to the back and I didn't have to pay him.
Good point.
And then, of course, bad luck there. He got into the wall. For some reason, that turn 3 and 4 wall just didn't like him. So they were not friends tonight.
And the one I felt bad was Cody Hartlob. Holy cow! Qualifying spot in the last lap, backstretch wall got him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that.
Oh,
Yep.
hard to deal. You've been there.
Yep. So yeah, it's part of it. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. 8:30, 358 modifieds at Fairbury. Shane, how about you?
I'm gonna go have a cold beer in the trailer and absorb this one.
And the night on a high note.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna look at the replay and see if the EOLs were right. All that stuff. We had a little bit of everything going on tonight. So
a little bit.
Hell of a job, Mr. Andrew. Hell of a job.
Hey, thanks, Adam. Thank you very much, buddy.
So Adam Buchanan popping in here.
Oh, sorry. Are you still on the broadcast?
Yeah, we're still on the broadcast, Adam. Thanks for coming in, bud. We appreciate it. Just come in when you please, Adam. Whenever you want. All right, this is your booth. All right. Now I know what Bill Foley feels like at freaking Brooklyn.
Yeah, now you do. Well, my mentor's in here, so I gotta shout him out when he did a good job.
Thanks, Avon. Appreciate it.
Let's be honest. Mike's just mad he had to announce alone tonight.
Already said it. Already owned it.
Adam, I wanted to follow you to the front, but for some mistaken reason, I got in front of you for I don't know how, but
Every time I passed you, the yellow came out. Every time.
It didn't on that last restart.
Yeah, okay. That's the one thing we need to work on is your restarts.
Thank you. I said the same thing. Thank you, brother.
But man, you ran a heck of a race tonight. Let me just say that was phenomenal.
I appreciate it. Thank you. A lot of fun.
Now his head's gonna swell. I'm gonna have to hear about it all week.
No, because listen, I'm a realist. I already know. Next week we go to Williams Grove, and honestly, it's gonna probably be a case of a penthouse to the outhouse. It's a track that I don't get around good, and I was fortunate tonight. It was just one of those things, and it's just like. We say that this is like real life, and it is to some extent, but it does have its peaks and valleys, and some nights you're good, some nights you're bad.
Yes, it does. That's what's good about a series and different racetracks, and you can see, where guys are good and where guys struggle a little bit. Like Adam struggled a little bit, but with Bryce dropping out, he got some points on him tonight.
Yeah, I was on the struggle bus hard tonight. I couldn't qualify. My heat was a mess. Barely got in through the B, and then it was just trying to keep her calm and straight, coming back from like 20th.
Well, guys, let's wrap it up here again.
Yeah. Happy holidays to everybody.
And again, thanks to everybody that's watching here on our YouTube channel, the Empire Super Sprint YouTube, Facebook, as well as the Dirt Track Digest Facebook page. Again, thanks to everybody for so far a great season. 6 races in the books. Next week, we're at Williams Grove Speedway. Again, I want to thank Matt Thomas, my producer, behind the scenes, doing a great job. Of course, Dean and Billy for officiating that thing, and of course Shane for not helping me tonight. Thanks a lot, Shane.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure tonight.
and for all of us here at DirtTrackDigest.tv, my name is Mike Malley. Thanks so much, and we'll see you all here next Tuesday night from the Williams Grove Speedway at 7 p.m.
out to the line, being chased, and it was Braden Johnson. Unbelievable finish. It was 1/1000th of a second between them.
Green flag in the air. We are racing in the 2020 24 Hours of Daytona.
They go toe to toe for the feature race lead here on the last lap of the race. Side by side for the race lead in the final corner at Homestead.
Down the back straightaway, 3 wide again for the race lead. This is unbelievable stuff here tonight.
Loma is going to have to be very deep on the brakes, and he is very deep on the brakes. It's side by side through the corner. This is for the win.
It'll be side by side. Davies low, Ottinger high. To the very inside is Garrett low. 4 wide at the stripe. For Audie's win here on this outside line. Neck and neck. Who's going to back out? Does anyone back out? Verstappen starts to squeeze on the inside, and now he'll try and straight line it. Goes under the apron. Drag race to the line. It's so close to call.
DirtTrackDigest.tv is your #1 source for watching dirt track racing live or on demand from anywhere.
Johnson, and they make contact!
On your smartphone, tablet, computer, or TV. DirtTrackDigest.tv is the ultimate streaming experience for race fans, brought to you by race fans. DirtTrackDigest.tv. If it's on dirt, it's on DirtTrackDigest.tv.